Hey guys, Reza here from Budget Audio Reviews. Today I'm doing a super quick one, and it's a very hasty setup. I'm just on a gimbal, and I just want to share with you guys why there's not much content over the past couple of weeks. I'm getting ready to move my house, so boxes everywhere, packing my stuff inside my tiny apartment here. We're moving to a bigger place, and I'm thanking God that we are able to secure a new home in the next 2 months with renovations and all that. So I think over the next couple of weeks I might be doing hasty recordings on a gimbal, just and straight off my Samsung Galaxy S10 with no additional miking, just to get some content out to you guys. So there's a few IEMs that's been on a back burner, which number one, which is the KZ EDX. The other one is the BQ-EYZ-K1, and the other one would be the Tri i4. So I've had a few sponsors along the way, and I'm very thankful for the for Oardio Singapore to sponsor the KZ EDX for me. So thanks so much, Daniel from Oardio, for giving me this guy to review. Let me just adjust the angle so I get a bit better lighting. Yeah, it's quite harsh, the light at the back. Yeah, so here we go. This KZ EDX here, as you can see in my hands, they are not in stock form. I have it with foam tips and the nice HCK 8-core cable over here, and it's plugged to the Bluebird U3 Mini. So this has been one of the few go-to IEMs that I have. Today I'll talk about why the KZ EDX fits right into that king of the $6 budget. These things are mighty crazy in terms of its value. Number one, let's take a look at just the shell alone. So the shell alone, you can see that the build quality is it's pretty amazing. I think these guys have very smooth overall build. No sharp edges. As you get these guys into your ears, they're very, 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 very comfortable. There's no hot spots whatsoever. They're beautifully designed. To the touch, it's easy to put into your ears and adjust and maneuver to get it into the right place. The stock white tips are very, very comfortable. They seal very well. The stock cables are very high quality stock cables. Sorry, I can't get the stock cables out because it's all packed up in one of my drawers. But for $6, guys, it's not just about the build quality. The number one, build quality is astounding for just that amount of money. We're talking about the sound as well. Of course, you can complain about, the trebles are a bit too harsh, this and that, but you want to compare this with something at exactly its price range. It's currently impossible. I could compare it closest to the nice HCK Bro, which I had a couple of months ago. That was about $10 or so. I remember it was Singapore around $14 when I bought it. As compared to the EDX, the nice HCK Bro sounded so bad. I just tested it the other day, just to compare with the EDX. The nice HCK Bro, it had a very very metallic timbre, and also the vocals, the mids are so recessed, it's terrible. Let's get right to the EDX, what I think of the sound. I think the sound, it has very good sub bass, as Jason Lucas from NBBA has mentioned on Chi-Fi Audio Reviews. Good sub bass. It's got surprisingly very good mids for something within a $6 range with just a dynamic driver. It's tuned very well for what it is. So with simple adjustments, like for example getting cheap KZ foam tips for a bag of 3, I probably think you can get it for Singapore $2. You tame the trebles a little bit more, and you can enjoy these guys for live performances, for example like Diana Krall's live at Paris, and it sounds amazing. Good sub bass, firm fast bass, mids, vocals are very present. They're very lively and engaging. Trebles have good extension. Cymbals carry very good note weight on the cymbals. You may feel that the trebles may get a bit edgy once in a while, but it's okay. It is okay. I mean, I think for $6 is such a wonderful entry level in-ear it's earphones, yeah, for you to give as gifts to your friends for them to try. It's not gonna hurt their ears. I think this sounds very, very good as compared to nice HDK Bro. Of course, some of the folks, they will say, oh, let's compare this to the VK4, but the VK4 is double the price. So let's put it in perspective. If you buy a pair of earphones at $30 and you say, well, look, the $60 one sounds better, now that's going to be an obvious comparison, but this is $6. So when somebody say, look, let's compare this to something at $12, maybe you may feel that equation will be fair, but it's actually not fair. It's double the price. So let's take a look for what it is, right? So overall, I find this pair of earphones, the KZ EDX, are very, very good. I use this on rotation together with the Tri-i4, BQEYZK1, and this guys. So let's speak much about what the EDX, even the TRN BA5 took a backseat, Senfer DT6 took a backseat, Kinara Sif is totally inside my drawer, and the, which is the other one, yes, the Tanjim Quora, that's also in the drawer, hardly being taken out. So these guys, they come ahead of the rest, because they have a very good, lively, engaging sound without hurting my ears too much. These guys will also scale very well with simple amplifiers like this. So the Bluebird U3 Mini, this is what I've been using together with my Samsung. So I've cut out the USB DAC game totally. I'm just so happy with whatever my Samsung Galaxy S10 is driving through the 3.5mm, and then I drive it through the Bluebird U3 Mini and drive it through to the EDX, the i4 or the K1, and they all sound very, very good. This amp really pushes the earphones a little bit more, giving a bit more texture in the bass and mids, and fairly uncolored sound. So it just pushes what needs to be pushed, and then you get great sound coming out of a super budget setup like this. This is US $6. This is about US what, maybe $28 or less. Singapore dollars is about $40, and plus your mobile phone, and then you're done. Assuming your mobile phone doesn't have a good DAC, then that's fine. Then you get the Samsung USB-C DAC or any other DAC that's within that $20 price range, and then you get a very, very good setup already. Again, cable games for me, people say, so do cables change the sound? Honestly, I don't hear any difference. I just like the looks of it. I just like the feel of it when I use it. Of course, tips will make a big difference. Now, tips are cheaper upgrades. You can buy cheap foam tips. The KZ foam tips are really cheap for Singapore, $2, and that's it. So if you're talking about why do I change cables, I just like how it looks together with the EDX. Yeah, just check it out. It looks more classy, more plush. That's all. I can live without the cables, because they actually sound pretty much the same whether it's on the stock cables or not. So that's my quick quick review of the KZ EDX on this Gorilla setup directly on gimbal to mobile phone. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. So if you liked what you heard about the KZ EDX, thanks so much, Oardio Singapore. Do hit that like, share and subscribe to the video. We'll see you next time on the Tri-i4 and the BQEYZK1. Signing out, stay safe, and see you real soon.